Hey everybody, this is the Platinum Knight here with another First Impressions video, and today's First Impressions video is going to be the Super Mario Bros. Movie. When it comes to most video game movie adaptations, it usually doesn't turn out well. However, over the past couple of years, video game movies have actually been increasingly improving. For some examples, the Sonic movies, the Last of Us TV show, the Tetris movie, and I've even been hearing a lot of good things about the Dungeons and Dragons movie, which I haven't seen yet. So now we have the Super Mario Bros. Movie, and what are my thoughts? I loved it. Could it be that the curse of bad video game movie adaptations has finally been lifted? Now I will say, it's not the best video game adaptation. I do like the live-action Sonic movies better, but I still love the Mario movie for what it had to be. Remember, this isn't the first time Mario was adapted to the big screen. There was the 1993 Super Mario Bros. Live-action movie, and boy, was it just awful. It was so terrible, it bombed at the box office, and it caused Nintendo to never ever allow any of their licenses to be adapted into movies. That is, until now, after 2 decades of recovery. Although today, surprisingly, a lot of people actually defend the 1993 film, saying it's not that bad. It's a so bad it's good type of film. I don't know, I haven't seen it since I was 10 years old, but I do remember hating it the first time seeing it, so maybe I should go back and give it a rewatch to see if it got any better over time. Anyways, what are some of the things I liked about Illumination's Super Mario Bros. Film? Well, the animations and graphics look amazing. Probably one of Illumination's best looking animated films, seeing how they're the same makers of Despicable Me and Minions. It's super cute, the world is colorful, and it actually looks like something from the games themselves. The characters are what you expect if you played the games. I like how Mario starts off weak and not knowing how to fight or parkour, but then slowly gets better and becomes the hero fans recognize. Princess Peach was so awesome. Honestly, if we got this version of Peach in the games, that would be much better. I like how she's not the tiresome damsel in distress. Excellent change for the movie adaptation, most likely straight from the comic books. Luigi was okay, but he really wasn't in the film that much. In fact, he's the one who becomes a damsels in distress for the most part of the film. I like how Donkey Kong comes off as that egotistical high school bully who probably shoves other weaklings into lockers. Surprisingly, Toad wasn't annoying, and I actually thought he was going to be, but thankfully he wasn't. He actually does something and helps out the characters here and there. Bowser would have to be the funniest characters in the movie, especially when he sings Peaches, and he makes a great villain. When it comes to the voice acting, this is where I can understand where it gets a little controversial, especially when it comes to Chris Pratt as Mario. And what are my thoughts on his voice? I thought he actually did well. Not great, but good enough. He was okay. Just okay. It didn't ruin the movie. They actually do address his voice and why he doesn't sound very Italian. Other than that, everyone else did great. Anya Taylor-Joy did amazing as Princess Peach, and Jack Black was hilarious as Bowser. So what are some things I didn't like about the movie? To be honest, there really isn't much, but the story is average at best. I admit it's super cliche. Many critics have pointed pointing out the writing is sloppy, and while I do agree to some extent, but guys, it's a kids movie, and I know that shouldn't be used as an excuse. However, I don't see how much better it could have been, especially for the first installment and after a decade of recovery from a much worse adaptation. A couple of other things I liked about this film is how it has some classic songs like Take On Me and I Need a Hero. I thought that was very nice nostalgia. I like how for the first time ever, we actually get to see Mario's family. We get to see his dad, mom, brothers, sisters, other relatives. I also like how the film explains how Peach became the princess. Some jokes fell flat while others actually got a chuckle out of me. Bottom line, I love this movie. As a fan of some of the Mario games, such as Super Mario 64 and Galaxy, my one-word review would be cool. Shigeru Miyamoto is making it absolutely clear there will be a sequel, and this is possibly a start to an animated universe. If that's the case, then I'm all for it. I honestly would really like to see a Luigi's Mansion movie. That would be awesome. But for now, I do hope Super Mario Bros. 2 turns out even better than its predecessor. Alright everybody, that's it for this first impressions video. That's it for my first impressions on the Super Mario Bros. Movie. If you enjoyed this video, then please be sure to give me a thumbs up and subscribe. Hit that notification bell for new videos, and peace out everybody.